Are you saying God will be happy to be looking at people who are burning in hell forever? Will that make God happy?
No.
No?
I wouldn't say that, because I mean, every father...
How do you know that it won't make him happy?
Every father loves his own children.
So why then God created hell when he loves his children? Is it the devil who created the Hades, or is it God?
It is God.
It's God?
It's God.
And he created it for the devil and his demons. And now man is also going there.
Yes.
So it was his plan.
It was his plan.
His plan.
It was his plan, because God does not only create what is good.
Okay.
Both good and bad.
Okay.
Yes.
God creates good and bad.
Yes.
Okay. So when you say bad, it's meaning that God is a killer, isn't it?
Yes, as much as he instructed David to go to the war and kill his enemies.
Yeah. So
Yes.
God is a killer.
He can punish.
But he's a killer, right?
I can say so.
Lineage vibes. Anyway, Garrini. I miss the street. Banga, banga, banga. Lineage. Banga, 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 banga.
There's not a creation in this dimension that wear their crowns like the nine-ether man and woman. And it's no clue of why the oppressor forced the nine-ether man and woman to cut their hair, to keep it short, because they knew the confidence level of a nine-ether being when his crown is fully developed and taken care of. You know what I'm saying? These were not only beautiful, magnificent works of art on a person, but these were status symbols. These were ranks. These were crowns, queen and kingships. And those who took care of them and wore them had pride in self. Study.
Great Gun Rising, love and light to all my viewers and subscribers out there. Much love and respect. I wish everyone a blessed Sabbath. You copy? So as you see the title below, this is the true knowledge about Yeshua history. But before me jump in Yeshua history, we just want to get this out of the way, because after I do some digging and do some research, I find out some knowledge I want to share with the item. And it's not only me. This includes the 144,000 chosen ones out there. They all do some digging and research, and they are saying the same thing. So, make me jump right into it. So, Jesus only appears in the library 500 years ago. The letter J appeared in the alphabet 500 years ago. So, basically, Jesus is an illusion of modernity and language. He is a created being in the Catholic system of the Council of Nicaea. But when you go back to the real history, you will not find a man called Jesus. So, in Matthew 1 verse 21 in Hebrew, the language of the original Bible, God instructed Joseph to name his son Yeshua, meaning salvation in God's language of Hebrew. Yeshua was born through his parents Miriam and Joseph. Yeshua was born in the springtime, April 6 to 4 BC in the Holy Land, Africa. Yeshua is a very special name. It reads from right to left. And Yeshua's name is divinely coded and cannot be replaced. So when you read Yeshua's name from right to left, so YE equal 10, SH equal 300, U equal 6, and A equal 70. That's the code to God. So Yeshua equal 386. You see that? So there's a lot of coding with Yeshua's name which doesn't exist with any other names. So here is where the Christians cause the confusion, or probably them do it deliberately just to mislead us. So the confusion starts with Yeshua and Yehosha. So Yeshua is the Son of God, the Messiah, and it means salvation. Yahusha is a prophet, and the meaning of his name is Jehovah will save. So the land of Israel equal 832, Yeshua 386, Miriam 290, Joseph 156. So that's another code. But Yeshua respected the Torah, which is the Old Testament, the only Bible he knew. He speak Amharic on the street, but when he talk about God and read the Bible, he speak the only language, which is Hebrew. Yeshua has 4 brothers and 1 sister. His brother's name was James, Yaakov, Joseph, Simon, and his sister named Yehuda. 300 years before Yeshua was born, it was a Greek translation of the original Bible, and they confuse Yahusha with Lesos. Later, when Yeshua was born, they call him like the prophet Yahusha. Lesos, they just try give him a name that sounds maybe the same, but Lesos means nothing in Greek. So 1611, King James decided that it sounds better if we call him Jesus, and he made up the name Jesus, which has no meaning behind it. King James also made up unicorn and a lot of stuff. But Yeshua was a real person that lived amongst people. He was never a Christian. Christianity never existed until Yeshua was dead and gone. But the practice of understanding a Christ consciousness existed. And understand how to ascend to a higher level of consciousness, they call it Christ consciousness. It's an ancient text. Yeshua teach people some amazing things, and he learned some amazing things. When he disappeared out of the Bible at the age of 12, he went to Egypt to learn the Egyptian mysteries from Tat, the Atlantean priest, the king who ruled over the land of Kemp for about 14,000 years. The Egyptian talks told us this. Then he leaves and go on a journey to Tibet, learning healing with the hands, energy moving through the body, meditation, and a lot more stuff. But after he became a master of those things, he went down to India, where he learned mystic arts and reincarnation. And then he taught reincarnation all the way down to Egypt. Then the Bible picks up again. When he was 32 years old, I called my son out of Egypt. Then he returned to Jerusalem coming down on a donkey. So basically, Yeshua, who walk and live amongst people, the boy who grew into a man, not a God. We are all gods walking in the flesh. We are a fractal of the universal consciousness. So let me break this down in my way, in my language. So ancient Egypt is America. America is Babylon. Babylon is the Vatican. Vatican is the Roman Empire. God is Christ. Christ is you. You are God. The Roman Emperor did crucify our brother Yeshua, who they classified as Jesus. Yeshua did perform many miracles. Yeshua also told you, you will perform greater miracles in this world than him. Yeshua did told you that he is God I am, but Yeshua also told you that the same God that lives in him lives in you. Yeshua did not die for our sins. Yeshua died because he was a revolutionary. Yeshua died because he ascended to the Christ consciousness, and as a result, for his awakening, he immediately went against the religious leaders and the government of his day, and they crucified him. The only reason you believe that Yeshua is I am and you are not is because your oppressors, the same ones who called for Yeshua crucifixion, the same one who say they are Jews but are not Jews, lie to you and tell you different because you don't know yourself. You believe them, and that is the generational curse that's been passing down from generation to generation, that your enemy will tell you who you are and you will believe them. That's my views, that's my opinion. And that's the true knowledge about Yeshua. Until next time, Lineage Vibes, they are out, yeah?
There's not a creation in this dimension that wear their crowns like the nine-ether man and woman. And it's no clue of why the oppressor forced the nine-ether man and woman to cut their hair, to keep it short, because they knew the confidence level of a nine-ether being when his crown is fully developed and taken care of. You know what I'm saying? These were not only beautiful, magnificent works of art on a person, but these were status symbols. These were ranks. These were crowns, queen and kingships. And those who took care of them and wore them had pride in self, study,